Good morning, 5th class students. Now I am going to tell you about new lesson. Okay, children, look at this picture. Some human activities are shown in these pictures. What are they? Thinking, swimming, skipping, eating. These are human activities. Some human activities. Next, look at these pictures, children. Identify the following organs: brain, lungs, heart, kidneys, liver, pancreas. Okay, children. These are called internal organs. What is called organs? A part of body meant to do a specific function. Okay, children. Our body consists of several parts, children. The organs which we find outside the body are called external organs. Okay, children. For example, eyes, ears, nose. Some organs which we find inside the body are called internal organs. For example, brain, lungs, heart, kidneys, liver. Okay, children. Now I am going to tell you about our body systems lesson. What is our lesson name, children? Our body systems. These are our internal organs. Where do we find them? Inside. Are the external or internal organs? Internal organs. What are the different organ systems of our body? The different organ systems of our body are respiratory system, circulatory system, digestive system, skeletal system, excretory system, nervous system, and reproductive system. In this lesson, we shall learn about different organ systems in our body which keep it healthy. These organ systems help the body to operate in optimal conditions, thus resulting in its proper functioning. These different systems work independently as well as together to carry out specific functions. Okay, children? What is an organ system? An organ system is a group of organs that work together to perform one or more functions in our body. What is the organ system, children? An organ system is a group of organs that work together to perform one or more functions in our body. Okay, children, what is organ system? This is a organ system. For example, look at this picture. The efficiency of a bicycle depends on how well the individual part such as wheels, chains, brakes and handlebar work together to make the bicycle move. Next, what are the levels of organization in living things? Every living thing is made up of cells. Every living thing made up of cells. The basic units of life. Depending on the number of cells in the body, they may be either unicellular. Unicellular means having a single cell. Unicellular. Uni means one. Single cellular. Or multicellular. Multicellular means having many cells. Multi means many. In multicellular organisms, a group of similar cells form a tissue. What is called tissue? A group of similar cells form a tissue. Next, a groups of tissues form organs to perform specific functions. Organs perform specific functions. Okay, children? A group of tissues. A group of similar cells form a tissue. A group of tissues form organs. Organs to perform specific function. A group of organs with related functions makes an organ system. The different organ systems together make an organism, individual. Okay, children? Understood, children? See here, this is a cell. Only one cell. Tissue. Tissue means a group of similar cells form a tissue. Okay. A group of tissues form a organ. This is a organ. Organs to perform specific function. A group of organs with related functions make us an organ system. This is a organ system. The different organ systems together make an organism. Okay, children? Cell, tissue, organ systems, organism. Understood? Next, these are some of the important system of the human body. What are they? Digestive system, circular system, respiratory system, reproductive system, muscular system, excretory system, nervous system, skeletal system. Okay, children? Look at these pictures, children. Alimentary canal, accessory digestive organs and digestive system. The digestive system inside our body helps in the digestion of food, and the digested food is supplied to all parts of the body. Look at this picture, children. Large intestine, small intestine, large intestine, food pipe. Next, digestive stomach, digestive system. Alimentary canal and accessories digestive organs together make the human digestive system. Alimentary canals plus accessories digestive organs together make the human digestive system. The alimentary canal digestive tract is about 9 meters long, and it compares of esophagus, stomach, small and large intestines. It is like a tube in which food passes through the body from mouth and anus, mouth to anus. The accessory digestive organs are teeth, tongue, salivary glands, liver and pancreas. Okay, children, what are glands? Salivary glands and liver and pancreas. Teeth, tongue. These are accessory digestive organs. What are called accessory digestive organs? Teeth, tongue, salivary glands, liver and pancreas are called accessory digestive organs. Look at this picture, children. This is a digestive system. The set of organs which help to change food into simple substance is called digestive system. What is called digestive system, children? The set of organs which help to change food into simple substance is called digestive system. This is a digestive system. Alimentary canals plus accessory digestive organs equal digestive system. Okay, children? Understood? Next. Why cannot we hold our breath for a long time? All living beings need air to breathe in order to live. The respiratory system is the set of organs that allows all animals to breathe and exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide. Nose, windpipe and lungs together make the human respiratory system. Okay, children, what is human respiratory system? The different parts of the body which take part in breathing in air and breathing air out. These are called respiratory system. It is located in the chest cavity. Okay, children, it is located in the chest cavity. We have a pair of lungs. Look at this picture, children. This is a windpipe. right lung and left lung. We have a pair of lungs made up of tiny air sacs. When we breathe in air, inhale air enters our body through the nose windpipe and reaches the lungs. Oxygen in the air diffuses into the blood through the walls of air sacs. Carbon dioxide in the blood enters into the air sacs when we breathe out, exhale. This carbon dioxide is sent out of the body through the nose. Thus, the process of exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide is called respiration. What is called respiration, children? Thus, the process of exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide is called respiration. The movements of the diaphragm are responsible for inhalation and exhalation. Okay, children? Inhalation and exhalation. This is called respiratory system. Respiratory organs, the different organs of the body that carry respiration. Oxygen means the colorless, odorless, gaseous substance essential for life process. Windpipe means otherwise called tract. Okay, children, carbon dioxide, a heavy, colorless, odorless gas. It passes out of the lungs in respiration. Respiratory system, the different parts of the body which take part in breathing in air and breathing air out. This is called respiratory system. Okay, children, inhalation and exhalation. Okay, children, understood? This is called respiratory system. Lungs, right lung, left lung. This is a windpipe. Look at this picture, children. Inhalation, chest wall and rib cage expand. Exhalation, chest wall and rib cage contract. Okay, children? Understood? Digestive system and respiratory system. Thank you. I will meet in the next class with remaining lesson.